Rapid Fire, this is Eric, this is Jesse. You know that already. Dallas Mavericks tonight, trying to force a Game 7 against the Spurs. Do they have a shot?
Well, the Spurs, I just think they're too good. That's pretty much it.
I mean, I've seen a few of these games. I haven't seen all of them, I will admit. I've got a busy schedule here. But the Spurs clearly are the superior team, I would say. The games that Dallas has won, they've squeaked out, pulled out some late fourth quarter heroics with Vince Carter and couple close games, but I can't see the Spurs losing this game. Even though they're in Dallas, I think the Spurs are they're used to stuff like this.
Yeah,
this isn't something that they're gonna.
And it's not. This isn't their first rodeo. Haha, Dallas Spurs kind of, or Spurs Dallas kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But the Spurs have just been doing it for too many years. I know Dallas went to the finals a couple years ago, but the Spurs have been just dominating that Western Conference, and they're a staple in the Western Conference Finals for
the Spurs are like one of the best run organizations in the history of sports over the last 20 years. They've been a legit championship contender for 15 years now.
Yeah, and started from the draft, drafted well, and then ever since then they brought in the right pieces. Even Kawhi Leonard, coming out of North Dakota State, and then he ends up being a starter and a great player on their team. Like the pieces they bring in, managers around the league wish they could bring in those pieces, and even when they were benching their players and getting fined, they're still winning games. It's crazy. The Spurs, one of the best run organizations in basketball, maybe in sports, for just a winning in the last decade.
For sure. And Greg Popovich, I'd put money on him as the best coach in NBA history.
Oh.
I'd say.
Well, you're going to get that argument from a couple other, Phil Jackson.
Phil Jackson had superstars with him the entire time.
Yeah, that's a good point, but a lot of people consider Tim Duncan.
Well, he's up there, but I think Popovich had a lot to do with Duncan's success, too.
Agreed.
Okay. But is there any way Dallas can pull this off? Can they take two from the Spurs, or take tonight from the Spurs?
That one game they took, it was Vince Carter. And you know what? Let's just look at that shot.
1.7 to play. What kind of look is it going to be? It comes into the corner for the win. Yes! Yes! Do you believe it? Vince Carter gets it done for the Mavericks.
Oh,
it's just.
I wish he made that shot with the Raptors. Oh man, in Game 7,
would it
76ers Raptors would have changed the whole culture of the team.
Yeah, but anyway. The thing I love that he said best about that too is that he got the guts to miss that shot, which I think is a big thing for winning franchises going in, and just really good players going in, having that kind of mentality.
Dallas is kind of like the Spurs. Dallas has been a good, bona fide championship threat for the last 15 or so years. They haven't had the same success that the Spurs have had, but they've been like that too. But I still think San Antonio is a superior team. I can't see Dallas getting it done tonight.
I agree, but do you think there's any way the Mavs can come out and pull out this win?
If Dirk brings his game and Monte Ellis can be the Monte Ellis of games 2 and 3, I think they have a shot.
Yeah.
But I just don't see how. I think the Spurs are the veteran team that can find a way to shut one or two of them down, and that'll be the difference.
I agree. In my head, Dirk's got to score 30, Monte's got to score around 30, even Vince got to put in his 15, 20, and they have to put up 120
can't do that anymore.
Points.
Yeah.
And you're right, exactly. Maybe one of them could do it. Two of them pushing it. Mm-hmm. 3, which to me would be... But you know what? Miracles do happen.
It happens.
It is the NBA.
I never thought they'd get to Game 6 with the Spurs. So
exactly.
So we say the Spurs. Let us know what you think. This is Rapid Fire.